The soldier secretly cut out his own photo with a knife, and when the clerk went to stamp some papers, he quickly took a passport from the drawer and pasted his photo on it perfectly. But without an official stamp, the pass was useless, so he tried to transfer the stamp impression from some documents. But even after using all his strength, no mark appeared. Finally, he barged straight into the commander's office, opened the safe with the help of a pen, took out the stamp, and stamped the pass himself. Now everything was ready. He was a South Korean soldier, but his dream was to escape to North Korea because military life in the South was not only extremely tough, but even the smallest mistake could get you shot. He had just set out confidently when suddenly his steps halted. He sensed danger. Two young soldiers ahead were staring at him, as if they suspected he was a deserter. Still, he didn't panic in front of them and walked toward them casually. The two got nervous and decided to just keep an eye on him from a distance. Using binoculars, he saw that there were checkpoints and armed patrols everywhere. Escaping in broad daylight was nearly impossible, and the only way out was through the main gate. At that time, a dance party was going on at the army division, and the road was full of drunken officers. He looked around and spotted a vehicle with the keys still in the ignition and the door unlocked. He grabbed one drunk officer who had wandered off alone, put him in the car. While driving, he pulled his cap low to hide his face. Now all that was left was to get past the gate. At the gate, the guards saw the division commander sitting in the car, so they skipped the inspection and saluted. He sped out of the camp. Halfway down the road, he dropped the officer off in the fields and drove full speed toward North Korea. But then a military convoy appeared ahead. These were his own soldiers, but since he was now a deserter, being recognized could be dangerous. The biggest problem, his fuel tank was almost empty. He pulled over by the roadside. The convoy soldiers noticed and immediately reversed their vehicles to approach him, but he stayed calm, confidently showing his pass. Still, the officer in front grew suspicious. Military vehicles were always kept with a full tank for emergencies, and here was an ordinary soldier driving an officer's car alone, which was even more suspicious. The officer was about to call the division office. That's when the soldier quickly claimed he was from the security department and had orders from above to pick up a traitor named Kim Dong-hyuk. Kim Dong-hyuk was indeed a traitor. Very few knew about it. The area commander knew the man was imprisoned there, so if this low-ranking soldier knew too, he must really be from security. The officer invited him to the base and even refueled the car for him. In reality, Kim Dong-hyuk was his friend, and they had planned to escape together, but the friend had been caught earlier. This way, he rescued his friend, and the two of them crossed the border into North Korea together. If you're a good person, like and subscribe.